Hi everybody and good morning. Well, we're about to leave the city of Santiago de Compostela. It's a Sunday morning, quite early in the morning, so as you can see there's not too many people around here. But before leaving the city of Santiago, I want to share with all of you my favorite entrance to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. Santiago de Compostela Cathedral has many different entrances. This year there's one that is open because it's Holy Year. That's La Puerta Santa, the Holy Door, the Holy Gate, that it only opens the year that July 25th, which is the day of St. James, Santiago, is on a Sunday. I think that this year, as I said on a previous presentation, it is not going to be a Sunday, but it was last year. Nobody could celebrate it, so they have extended that Holy Year for this year as well. But my favorite gate, it is this one, which is the South Gate. This is called La Plaza de las Platerías, the Silversmiths Square. We have been already here, but we have not been able to see it. The Silversmiths are, or were, all around here. That's why this gate, it is La Puerta de las Platerías, the Silversmiths. In the center of the square, we have this beautiful fountain with these 4 horses, seahorses, bringing water to the city. And on top of it, what we have, it is this representation of a woman. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let's see if you get to see it, holding a star. Okay, there we go. I think it's better that way. Remember that we are in Santiago de Compostela, Campus Estelae, field of stars. So she is a representation of the city of Santiago. Okay. To this fountain, Federico García Lorca, one of the most important poets we have in Spanish literature, he described this fountain, or this gate, as the fountain of dreams. Okay, so it's an amazing entrance. So this is okay. So before I explain you all about this door, I think that the 3 main entrances to the cathedral tell a story. Okay, remember that architecture in these time periods, there's always a story to be told. So this is the south door. The northern door, unfortunately, got on fire, but it was all dedicated to the Old Testament. Okay, it had Adam and Eve, etc. But that gate got on fire, and some of the pieces came to this gate. Okay? This gate tells us about the New Testament. Okay? We're going to be talking about Jesus Christ and the Passion of Christ. And the most important gate, which is the entrance, it is dedicated to La Gloria, to heaven. Okay? So it is the 3 different stages in the Bible, in life, and on and on and on. So this gate is dedicated to the life of Jesus, okay, or the passion of Jesus. So, as we can see, it is Romanesque style. Let's start from all the way in the top, all the way controlling everything. We have Our Lady. Hola, Sandra. Good afternoon or good morning here. So we have Our Lady taking a look at all of us, a beautiful representation. Then we have these highly decorated arches that are a frame to these 2 windows with these multi-loops, okay, those loops that are so extremely gorgeous. And then what we have, it's the big main entrance. As you see, we have the 2 tympanons. It's divided. It's a very powerful gate divided in 2 parts. I need to go up these stairs so we can get to see it much closer. In the higher part, let's see if I can get these people out of the way. What we have, as I said, all of these pieces that are kind of chaotic, all of these images, random images, some of them come from the old door, okay? So instead of throwing them away, they just replace them in here, okay? For example, we get to see this one. This is Adam and Eve being kicked out from the paradise. Then we have something that I love, especially if you are Sagittarius. You see that zodiac image? So if we have any Sagittarius people watching, not that it's early in the morning enough to be watching, but hey, that's a beautiful representation for all of you. Then if we come to the tympanons, we have the one on your left, the one that we're seeing right now. It talks about the temptations that Christ had. Okay, so all of it, well, there we have Jesus Christ with a halo. You see him there. And he's being tempted by all of these different demons everywhere around. I mean, and he's held by the angels. Look at that demon right there. So there are many demons everywhere in this image. Probably the most special one, or the most different one, it's this woman. This woman who she's wearing a transparent dress, and she's wearing the skull on her lap. There are two interpretations for her. Some people say that she could represent Eve with the head of Adam, but also some people say that what she represents, it is, how do you say, a woman that has cheated on her husband? Okay. 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 So that could be her. Okay, so that's a different image. As we go on, we have the chrismon, this circle that represents Christ with the P, the X, well, the Trinity, the P, the X, and the S. The Alpha and the Omega, which is everything. It's escorted by two beautiful lions. Okay, we're missing the head of one of them. And if we go to the other part, okay, here what we have is the representation of the Passion of Christ. And it's very beautiful because we get to see it very well. Here, Jesus Christ is being captured, okay, by the Roman soldiers, and then he is tied up to the column where he is going to have, you know, with a whipped, I don't know how to say that in English. And here, although we're missing the head, we see that they're putting the crown of thorns into Christ. Okay, so it's dedicated to the Passion of Christ, which I think is so very beautifully done. There's one more thing that personally I love of this gate. As you can see, the columns, okay? All the columns, I'm gonna get very close to one of them, are beautifully decorated. But there are three, that one, the one in the middle, and the one on the side, that are white. All of this is granite, except those three columns, that they are made of marble. And in those three is where we get to see the incredible work of art of all of these craftsmen and all of these people who were working incredibly in all of these. Okay, let me show you how incredible everything is. I mean, I think the details that they did in all of these images, let's get very, very close to it. I mean, look at his hair, his nose, everything is super mega detailed. And when we go into details, we're going to see that, I mean, look at all the folding in the clothes. But one thing that I love, take for example a look at these feet. They made nails to the feet, to the toes of these men. And one thing that I love about this sculpture, these columns, well, you see that we have two people facing the street, but guess what? If we go on the back, there's more people. Why did they do this? I mean, who's going to take a look at this? I mean, if you're not a freak like me, art freak, maybe people would not get to see all of those little details. I love it. I mean, nobody is going to take time to look at the inside of the column where you have all of those details. So, as you can see, all of these gates, they were done with so much love and so much, I don't know, respect for the liturgy, respect for art. And it's incredible that they're still kept intact in here for all of us to enjoy and learn about it. So I hope you understand now why the gate of Las Platerías, it is my favorite gate here in Santiago de Compostela. So with this, my friends, I'm gonna be finishing my staying here these days in Santiago. And it's time to go back home and go back to real life. It's been a great pleasure sharing with all of you our Camino de Santiago, this little research that we've been doing for our tours in June and in August. So if you want to learn about those tours, check travelingsteps.es. There you will have all the information about this tour, the Camino tour. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me take you a last panel around this square that I think is so beautiful. Have a great, great, great Sunday. I love this city. Bye-bye, my friends. See ya.